कुंज विहारी हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा हरे राम जय राधा गोपी जन वल्लभ राधा गोपी जन वल्लभ राधे जय राधा गोपी जन वल्लभ राधा गोपी जन वल्लभ जय निताय पतिता पावन गौर हरि जय निताय पतिता पावन गौर हरि जय निताय पतिता पावन गौर हरि जय जय प्रभुपाद 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 जय जय प्रभुपाद प्रभुपाद एवं विष्णुपाद परमहंस परिव्राजकाचार्य कष्टोत्तरस्तात्रि श्रीमद् भक्ति वेदांत प्रभुपाद की अनंत कोटि वैष्णव वृंद की और गुरु कृष्ण ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय भगवते वासुदेवाय ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय नारायणं नमस्कृत्य नरं चैव नरोत्तमं देवीं सरस्वतीं व्यासं ततो जयमुदीरयेत् नष्टप्रायेषु अभद्रेषु नित्यं भागवत सेवया भगवती उत्तमश्लोके भक्तिर्भवति नैष्ठिकी कृष्णाय वासुदेवाय देवकी नन्दनाय च नन्दगोपकुमाराय गोविन्दाय नमो नमः Hare Krishna, reading from Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 4, Chapter 3, text number 20. 4, 3, 20, okay? व्यक्तं त्वम् उत्कृष्ट गते sorry व्यक्तं त्वम् उत्कृष्ट गते प्रजापते व्यक्त्वन्तमुत्कृष्ट गते प्रजापते व्यक्तं त्वम् उत्कृष्ट गते प्रजापते प्रियात्मजानामसि मसि सुभ्रुमे मता प्रियात्मजानामसि सुभ्रुमे मता प्रियात्मजानामसि सुभ्रुमे मता प्रियात्मजानामसि सुभ्रुमे मता तथापि मानं न पितु प्रपत्स्यसे
तथापि मानं न पितुः प्रपद्यसे
तथापि मानं न पितुः प्रपत्स्यसे
तथापि मानं न पितुः प्रपद्यसे
मद मद मदश् मदश्रया मदश्रयाक्तः कः परि मदश्रयात् कः प्रतितप्तै प्रतितप् प्रतितप्यते यथा मदाश्रयात्ता प्रतिसप्यते मदाश्रयात्का प्रतितप्यते यथा
श्रेयात्का परितप्यते यथा
व्यक्तं त्वम् उत्कृष्टगते प्रजापते
उत्कृष्टगते प्रजापति
प्रियात्मजानामसि सुब्रुमे मता तथापि मानं न च तथापि मानं न पितुः प्रपत्स्यसे
तथापि मानं न पितुः प्रपत्स्यसि
मदाश्रयात् का प्रतितप्यते यथा
परितप्यते यथा
परितप्यते
व्यक्तं तमुत्कृष्टगते प्रजापते
तमुत्कृष्टगते प्रजापते
प्रियात्मजानामसि सुब्रुमे
प्रियात्मजानामसि सुब्रुमे मता
तथापि मानं न पितुः प्रपच्यसे
तथापि मानं न पितुः प्रपश्यसे
मदाश्रयात् कः प्रतितप्यते यतः
मदाश्रयात् का प्रतितप्यते यथा What sort of meaning? Vyaktam, it is clear. Tvam, you, Utkrishtagate, having the best behavior. Prajapate, or Prajapati Daksha. Priya, the pet. Atmajanam, of the daughters. Asi, you are. Subru, oh you with the beautiful eyebrows. May, my, mata, considered. Tatapi, yat, manam, honor. Na, not. Pituhu, from your father. Prapatsyese, you will meet with. Mat ashayahat, from connection with me. Kha, daksha, paritapyate, is feeling pain. Yata, from whom? Translation and purport by His Holiness A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Sri Prabhupada ki jai. My dear white complex wife, it is clear that of the many daughters of Daksha, you are the pet. Yet, you will not be honored at his house because of your being my wife. Rather, you will be sorry that you are connected with me. Purport. Lord Shiva put forth the arguments that even if Sati proposed to go alone without her husband, still she would not be received well because she was his wife. There was every chance of a catastrophe even if she wanted to go alone. Therefore, Lord Shiva indirectly requested her not to go to her father's house. ओम अज्ञानातिमिरान्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनाशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मिलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः श्रीचैतन्यमनोभीष्टं स्थापितं येन भूतले स्वयं रूपा कदा मह्यं ददाति स्वपदान्तिकं वन्देऽहं श्रीगुरो श्रीयुतापदकमलं श्रीगुरोन् वैष्णवांश्च श्रीरूपं साग्रजातां सहगना रघुनाथान्वितं त्वं सजीवं साद्वैतं सावधूतं परिजनसहितं कृष्णचैतन्यदेवं श्रीराधा कृष्णपादान् सहगना ललिता श्रीविशाखान्वितंश्च हे कृष्णा करुणा सिन्धो दीनबन्धो जगत्पते गोपेश गोपिका कान्त राधा कान्त नमोऽस्तुते तप्त काञ्चन गौराङ्गी राधे वृन्दावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्येव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैता गदाधरा श्रीवासादि गौरभक्तवृंद हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे मुखं करोति वाचालं भङ्गं लङ्घयते गिरिं यत्कृपातमहं वन्दे श्रीगुरुवन्दनतारणं परमानन्दमाधवं श्रीचैतन्येश्वरम् Hare Krishna. So this is the discussion between Lord Shiva and Mother Sati. So here Lord Shiva is requesting Mother Sati not to go to the sacrificial ceremony or sacrifice of uh, Daksha, because even though Sati was the youngest daughter of Daksha, and basically parents will have a lot of affection for the youngest daughter. So uh, uh, Lord Shiva is saying you will not be able to receive any reciprocation from them. So it is said that in Srimad Bhagavad Gita, Lord Krishna says, right? Prakriti kriyamanani gunai karmani sarvasha ahankara vimudatma kartaham iti manyate. Everything in this material world is only the interaction of modes of nature. In the entire material world can be comprised of three modes of material nature, and everything is interaction of three modes of material nature. So whatever the mode, whatever the sattva guna concept that they are carrying, that they are performing, they will attract certain kind of uh, uh, factors that influence the situation. Somebody is in mode of more in mode of passion, they will attract some kind of factors that will influence the situation. So in the same way, here Daksha, out of his mode of passion and mode of ignorance, he actually is committing a grievous sin. So, and basically, the only greatest role Prajapati has Daksha has is a Prajapati, and he is connected to Lord Shiva by relation through Mother Sati, because Prajapati gave his daughter to Lord Shiva as his wife. So such a exalted personality is connected with him. So because of his arrogant nature, he will be losing that 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 major that what do you call, it can be considered as the greatest I'm not able to get the word, okay, greatest position, okay. Having direct relationship with the supreme personality of Godhead. So here, if we can see, Lord Shiva also knows that whatever is going to happen, but it is his duty. It is his duty to take care of the situation. So, if we can clearly see the detachment of great souls. Lord Shiva was not offended when even Daksha came and blasphemed for no reason. And he went to Kailash, even though Nandi was reacted a little bit. Everything was perfect with respect to Nandi's behavior and Lord Shiva's behavior, because it is said that the proper Vaishnava behavior in Srimad Bhagavatam, first canto, 18th verse, 48b, 18th chapter and 48th verse. It is said that what is the behavior of a Vaishnava? Tiraskrita vipralabdha shabda kshipta hata api nasya tad pratikurbanti tad bhaktya prabhavopihi. So, devotees, even though when they are tiraskrita means defamed, and vipralabdha means cheated, shabda cursed, kshipta means neglected, hata api even killed also, nasetat pratikurvanti. Never they try to avenge themselves. Tad bhakta prabhuvapi. Prabhuvapi means even though they are capable of doing that. That is the quality of a Vaishnava.
Amazing. Which was this?
First canto, 18th verse, 48th chapter. So, if you see the qualities of Vaishnava, they are so high. And Lord Shiva is like now, Daksha came and he blasphemed him so much. He didn't even bother, okay, because it represents the absence of false ego. So basically, sometimes when we go into the devotee assembly, we humbly pay obeisance, Hare Krishna Prabhu. And that devotee doesn't even look at you, doesn't even care you. That is called Shabda, means neglected. You feel neglected. So, and Tiraskrita means defamed. Somebody spreading some rumors, just like Prajapati spread rumors on Lord Shiva. He saw his monkey eyes, all those things he said, right? So he was defamed. And Vipralabdha cheated also sometimes, or like any cheating example from Bhagavatam. Basically, not in Bhagavatam, you can say in Prabhupada Lilamrita. Like he was cheated by the Mr. Nair in the Juhu story. But still he was totally forgiving him. But he was fighting him only for the sake of fighting in the court, okay? So cheated. And Shabda means cursed. The example of Parishit Maharaj. Parishit Maharaj did a small mistake and he was disproportionately punished. That too by his youngest son. Sorry, the son of Shamik Rasi, the Shringi. He was directly said, you will die. That is out of proportion, means like there is no comparison with what kind of punishment he is getting. Okay. And Shipta means neglected. We see the example of Dhruva Maharaj. He was neglected by his father. That there he was offended because he has a Kshatriya spirit. But generally, even if devotees are neglected, they don't mind, okay? And Hatapi means even killed. So these are the greatest offenses that we can commit to any Vaishnava. If you see the Vaishnava etiquette book, he says, right, like defaming a Vaishnava or spreading rumors on some Vaishnava, and Vipralabdha means like trying to cheat the Vaishnavas, and then cursing the Vaishnavas. Even our curses don't work on Vaishnavas, even by saying that you will get the reaction, and neglecting the Vaishnavas. If a Vaishnava is present there, it is said that now when a pure devotee comes, when you are doing deity worship on the altar, when you are worshipping Krishna personally, when a pure devotee enters into when a devotee, exalted devotee enters into the temple hall, you should stop deity worship altogether, go and pay respects to him, and then come back and then again continue deity worship. Means Lord Krishna gives so much importance to the devotees. Who was that? Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami's cousin, and he neglected the devotee of Nityananda Prabhu, not Nityananda Prabhu. So he was doing deity worship on the altar. So I'm not able to recall this devotee of Nityananda Prabhu. He was like a Gunarna Mishra. I'm not sure about that. So but let us say, okay, Gunarna Mishra comes and he sees, okay, he's only Nityananda Prabhu. If he's Gauranga or Nityananda Prabhu is devotee only. Like this devotee is Minikatana, that's right, yeah. So he comes, he said, okay, he's a devotee only. Then he started worshipping. And Krishna Kaviraj Goswami becomes so upset. The exalted devotee came, direct associate of Nityananda Prabhu came, and you didn't even acknowledge. And he gave left and right to his cousin. Because his cousin had the impression that Nityananda Prabhu is such a loose candidate. He doesn't follow the high standards. He is like that's why if you see some devotees, when two Vaishnavas are there, they will respect to, oh, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. And one Vaishnava, another Vaishnava, not even look at him. That is an offense actually. Like even like somebody is doing that, we should correct them. We should respect all the Vaishnavas nicely. And this cousin of Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami, he felt that, oh, he's a Nityananda Prabhu devotee. I am connected with Gauranga Mahaprabhu. I am only worshipping Gauranga Mahaprabhu. And the Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami, he got so upset. He chastised his cousin. And his cousin, because of his connection with Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami, he might have saved. I'm not sure about that. Because when we do any offense to a Vaishnava and we get punishment, like chastisement is also punishment. So then our offense is little bit reduced, but we cannot say. So then for that act, Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami, for that act of Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami, Nityananda Prabhu is so pleased with Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami. And he immediately appeared in his dream and told to go to Vrindavan. Such a blessing. So that's how he got association of Prabhu Goswami, Sanatana Goswami, all the Goswamis. And he was able to write the Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's Chaitanya Charitamrita. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's Leelas. Okay. So all these offenses towards the Vaishnavas has to be definitely avoided. But what is the nature of Vaishnava? But how to take the offense when it comes to ourselves, we should neglect that. Like if some devotee neglected us, some devotee spread some rumors about us, or insulted us, or even hurt us, we can be able to forgive. We should be forgiving. That will please Krishna. What is the verse? So it is said. Brahma ji says, right? He says like devotees, whatever the calamities come into their life, they think that I deserve much worse, but Krishna, out of his causeless mercy, is only giving a token of what I deserve. So that kind of attitude will please Krishna more, and they become the rightful heir of rightful person to attain liberation. So it actually, Krishna is always worried about his devotees. Krishna will always take care of his devotees, but he let the karma to act on them, like the modes of nature, not karma. Should not say when it comes with respect to devotees. The modes of nature modes of material nature will act on devotees also. So due to which they might experience some reversal, some kind of these negative things. But the devotees react, they actually exhaust their whatever bad karma whatever any offenses that they have committed previously. For that they will get purified, and they become more and more closer to Krishna. So with respect to Parikshit Maharaj also, when he received the news, like even after it is the act of material nature only, because the Parishit Maharaj garlanding Samikrushi is like it is not a great offense, but still it is due to Lord's intervention, because Lord wanted Srimad Bhagavatam to appear. That's why it is by Krishna's sanction that Parishit Maharaj performed this small mistake. But as soon as he comes out of this, on his way back to his home, Parishit Maharaj was contemplating, what did I do? That sage was nicely meditating, and I called him. The sage didn't respond. I put a snake on his shoulders. How could I do such a mistake? No? If any reactions come, let it come on to me, not onto my family. Because the family of Parishit Maharaj, which is like Yudhishthir Maharaj, and such a great lineage is there. So he was praying that, and sure enough, he got the reaction, and the reaction was way out of proportion, as I said. So, but when he received as soon as Samikrishi comes to know that Shringi has cursed Parishit Maharaj, Samikrishi quotes these words. What did you do? Such a small mistake. When he saw the snake, he just takes off the snake and throw it off. He didn't take the offense. But the Shringi takes the offense and he curses. So, and Samikrishi says, the role of king in preserving the dharma, and under the protection of a king, a devotee king like Parishit Maharaj, dharma is still prevalent in this material world. So, like that, he chastises, not chastises, he actually tells Stringi, and then he sends Gauramukha, one of his assistants, go and tell to Parishit Maharaj that he has been cursed, he has only 7 days to live. So then Parishit Maharaj receives the news. And Parishit Maharaj didn't even want to go back to Samikrishi, and because he didn't want to embrace him, because it is a mistake happened on the behalf of Samikrishi also. And that's why he just takes the curse, and he actually renounces all his kingdom and then goes to the bank of Ganges, and that's where he gets Srimad Bhagavatam by Shukadeva Goswami. So the advancement of any devotee, you can see him, like how advanced they are, only by their ability to tolerate the provoking situations. Any devotee, whoever it may be, advancement of a devotee can be seen only by his ability to tolerate the provoking situations. So you see your Lord Shiva, we can clearly see his nature. And Parishit Maharaj, you can clearly see their advancement. So even in Prabhupada pastimes also, Prabhupada has tolerated so much. Like his devotees were doing all nonsensical things. He was feeding them, he was cleaning their plates, he was cleaning the floor, and he is doing everything by himself. And even though he is doing so much, there are so many allegations in Prabhupada also, and especially from India, why this person is going Brahmin initiation to the Westerners, all those things. So, but still Prabhupada has tolerated it. But he has tolerated so much, he never take any offense. But when he goes to preach to the scientist and all, he says rascal scientist, and he was very heavy on that. And anybody propagating Mayavadi philosophy, he becomes very angry. He doesn't become angry, but he pretends that he is angry, because it will take the devotees away from Krishna. It will disservice to Krishna. So he doesn't want that kind of mentality creep into his movement. So there was a nice pastime that I was hearing from Bhaktacharya Maharaj. He was narrating Prabhupada's pastime. So one time Prabhupada was very sick. Like he went to, he said, my time has come. I have, like means he went to leave his body to Vrindavan. So, but after moving to Vrindavan, his health got improved. So then devotees are from all over the world were requesting Prabhupada, Prabhupada, please come. We arrange so much so that we need your blessings like that. They are requesting him through letters very much. And Prabhupada thought, okay, let me go one more time and then set everything right and then come back. So he planned like, okay, first London, then to America, East Coast, West Coast, and finally Hawaii, where he will finish entire Srimad Bhagavatam. That was his plan. But unfortunately, after Prabhupada reached England, his health started deteriorating. So he called all his intimate associates and said, see, my time has come. I have to leave now. So now you all take care in the we form a GBC and you all take care the managerial affairs of ISKCON like that he was saying. So but one devotee he actually came forward and said, Prabhupada, I would like to give my lifespan to you. Please take my lifespan so that you can live longer and then you can propagate. And all the devotees were like now were very much moved by his gesture. It's like it's not he's directly speaking to Prabhupada, who is like Jagat Guru. And they were actually very much impressed by his gesture also. But Prabhupada became very grave. He didn't speak at all. And uh, basically that devotee was trying to express his love towards Prabhupada. That Prabhupada became very grave and said, uh, your love towards me can be only expressed by how you cooperate among yourselves. So that is a great sentence. That is should be very very careful. See, we can see so much of limitations on the other devotees. So much of they might complain, they might argue, they might not cooperate. Mm. But we have to tolerate that for the sake of Prabhupada. Like it is a Prabhupada said, I don't need like anybody can do, just die for Prabhupada. But living for Prabhupada is more important than dying for Prabhupada. Living for Prabhupada, by renouncing it, by killing your false ego, is the greatest contribution than just die physically. So that's what Prabhupada said. Just cooperate among with others. That is the greatest thing that you can offer to me. So that's why Prabhupada says, all of you, like devotee, the definition Prabhupada gives for a devotee is a perfect gentleman. Means nobody uh, will get any inconvenience because of a presence of a devotee. Everybody will get benefited. And we see the pastime of Lord Shiva also, even though he knows everything what is going to happen, but still he let everything happen. This shows the detachment of a devotee because as per the plan of Lord, these things has to happen. His wife will be gone, but still he just let that happen. So those are the lessons that we can take from this fasting. Tolerating other devotees. Like if you are not able to tolerate a fellow brahmachari or your family member, your wife or your husband, how can you tolerate the other outside materialistic persons who are actually trying to defame you or cheat you or curse you or neglect you or even kill you? So like that's why first like charity should begin at home. So we should exhibit a great amount of tolerance even with our relatives and friends and like a fellow brahmacharis. So if you are not able to tolerate the persons who is related to you, then how could you tolerate offenses committed by others, outsiders, non-devotees? Huh? Uh, so that's what we should take it as a preparation. The more and more tolerance that we exhibit, every day we have to rise. Okay, I have tolerated. It is said that Jesus, some of the disciples went to Jesus and said, Jesus, my Lord, you are asking us to forgive, but how many times I should forgive? Should I forgive one time, two time, or three times? And Jesus said, you keep on forgiving. I don't know exact number, like it said, like uh, very large number, he says actually. So a devotee's forgiveness, devotee's tolerance has no limits. That's what we have to try to reach to that level. So when we try to reach to that level, all these tapasya, all these swadhyaya, sadhana is aimed at maturing our knowledge, developing our knowledge and developing our ability to tolerate everything in this material world and focus on only Krishna Bhakti or Krishna Prema. So that's what I could speak of. If anybody have any comments, questions or comments. No, it is said, especially the devotee's behavior should be very, very pleasing to everybody, especially the words we speak. Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita, right? What is the austerity of speech? Anudvega karam vakyam satyam priyahitam cha yad swadhyayam swadhyayam chaiva means like vangmayam tapamuchyate means anudvega karam should not agitate anybody by his our speech and satyam it is truthful priyahitam it is pleasing and so like that means it should that should be the nature of our like actions, our intentions, our words, so that it will not agitate anybody. It will be always pleasing to everybody. It will be truthful. That's what when we try to follow these, and by tolerating all the reversals, all the uh, offenses, or um, any kind of harsh dealings, and we can if we can able to exhibit all these things, that is Trunadapi Sunichena Tarorapi Saishnu. What does the tree do? Even though somebody takes a stone and beats it, it will give the fruits. Trunadapi means more humbler than blade of grass. Taror Iva Saishnu. Like it should be tolerant like a tree. But some devotee says Tarorapi Saishnu means we should be more tolerant than tree also. So that is the prerequisite for one to achieve the pure love of Krishna. Like it is said that utter humility is the prerequisite for one to achieve the love of Krishna. Means you should not claim that you are eligible for any respect or any honor. That should be our nature. Okay. We'll end it here. Anybody have any questions or comments you can take for some. Anything to say about it? Hare Krishna online, anybody have any questions or comments?
Parikshit Maharaj was not sure whether Krishna wanted to hear Bhagavat into appear. But it was already there, right? Because Parikshit Maharaj, Vyasdev already wrote it.
Vyasa already wrote, but it didn't come into like no general public. Because Vyasa personally told to Shukadeva Goswami. He is generally because through various Puranas, all those things. But when it actually Srimad Bhagavatam came like from Shukadeva Goswami.
Okay.
Shukadeva Goswami
added so many questions.
Not added. Question and answers are there, Vyasdeva writes all those things. But if you see the assembly of Shukadeva Goswami, when Shukadeva Goswami is giving this knowledge of Srimad Bhagavatam to Parikshit Maharaj, Vyasadeva and Narada were in the assembly. See, sometimes you see a disciple might advance more, no, we should not say not advance, a disciple may have more realizations than the guru sometimes. And as a Vaishnavas, they actually accept it and they give the exalted position to Shukadeva Goswami. Okay. And here Granthara Srimad Bhagavatam ki jai, Srila Prabhupada ki, Ananda Koti Vaishnava ki jai. Thank you very much. Hare Krishna.